spread of these events can cause. This week, we're looking at the impact of public gatherings that continue to occur even with shelter-in-place orders. Now, the church community has largely shifted to having services live online. We see this shift reflected in gray on this graph, which shows a drop of in-person attendance amongst most churches in Florida after a state of emergency was declared and the serious consequences of the pandemic came into light. Now, what stuck out in our data was the river at Tampa Bay, where their Sunday foot traffic remained consistent with previous week. We dug into the potential effects of their gathering, and what we found was that their decision to gather could have a massive effect on the surrounding Tampa area communities. Now, what you see on this map are devices seen at the river in Tampa Bay and their dispersion after the COVID-19 pandemic. And you can see how, as the days progress, the movement also increases among the attendees seen at the river at Tampa Bay. In another dispersion analysis, we also looked at Liberty University in Virginia, whose president reopened the school after spring break ended. Between 1,000 and 2,000 students returned, according to the New York Times, and nearly a dozen Liberty students were sick with symptoms that suggested COVID-19. 3 were referred to local hospitals for testing. An additional 8 were told to self-isolate. What we have on this map is the mobile activity of devices seen at Liberty University campus after spring break. You'll see most of the devices are concentrated in Virginia and the East. But given that this university receives students from all over the country, not to mention internationally, you'll see their dispersion across the country. So when is it safe to return to normal? What are the potential risks that holding an event, even one that we think is small and exclusive? Our data show just how mobile people are, whether it's inadvertently or not. I think in the upcoming months, as governors assess whether it's appropriate to lift stay-at-home orders and allow for public gatherings, following the movement trends of these communities will be important to understanding what the potential impact of a decision will be.